All right, straight into the thick of it. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Okay. All right, I'm gonna just make sure. I'm gonna look at my X and at YouTube to make sure that my stream is running well and quality sound and things like this. Otherwise, today we're going to be continuing our design of our hydroponic system, and this is going to be we're doing the 3D design through Blender. The software Blender, you can see, we'll pop that up now. Let me get to it. Whoops, that's X. I want to go to Steam. Okay, so we're recording, we're streaming. Everything seems to be rolling well. Quality, and you do have the option of 720 pixel quality. I just want to make sure, man. I never want my quality to be bad. That's like that's got to be one of the worst things, you know. You don't have to have a beautiful setup like lights, all the LEDs and stuff like this, but as long as your quality is good, then it should be superb. My mic sounds nice too. It sounds fairly clear. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I'm seeing myself in this right now, so I want to know if I click on scene right here, and then it instantly changes and it's going to render to my device. It does. How perfect. Okay, fantastic. Alright, cool. Well, X is rolling smoothly. I'm gonna take a double look at YouTube and see what this is looking like. Oh yeah, okay, so let me open up my Blender here. That's the software I've been using, you know, like a CAD would be probably much better, but I've just kind of gotten used to the Blender software, and I know that I forget which one is it. Maybe SolidWorks or just the free CAD is what they call it. But you're able of altering the UI, right? Is that what you call it? The user interface. You're able to alter it to make it look like, aesthetically wise, make it look the same as different programs. So like you can make it look like SolidWorks, or you can make it look like Blender and these things. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It might be FreeCAD. It might be FreeCAD that you're able to do this, but whatever. I haven't looked into it too much. I think the CAD softwares are more appealing because like they have the function of being able to like run the system or put the system into play. So like if you're making gears, you're able to drive the gear and then like just witness, you know, how you're gonna get like a gear ratio out, how your output's gonna look like if you're increasing in speed, things like this. But yeah, so cool. But I've been using Blender, so let me open that up now. I'm gonna close that down. Let's see. Okay. In Blender, you can access Blender through the Steam store. I don't know. I assume you can download it directly into your computer, but this is what I've done. Oh my goodness, it's not opening. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'll show you here. Here's my Steam. Okay, let's go to my library. You can see my games that I've had before previously. Doom. You know what? I might play some Doom tonight, just for the hell of it, right? No pun intended, because it is very hellish, you know, although God forgive me for playing such a devilish game. Although I'm here to kill the demons, so if anything, I'm doing a service in the sight of God. But it's fictional. Dragon's Dogma, I played this a little bit. Man, I could totally play this game too, not gonna lie. This is a pretty fun game. Okay, and we're live on YouTube too. It looks beautiful. It's fictional. Dragon's Dogma, I played this a little bit. Man, I could totally play this game too, not gonna lie. This is a pretty fun game. Okay, we're live on YouTube too. It looks beautiful. Oh no, is there anything I can do better with streaming, regarding streaming? Should I ask Grok real quick? Oh, dear Grok. Dear Grok. I have a fundamental and boring streaming setup. What? Or, well, okay, so I don't want to put a period. In what ways can I improve my setup? Alright, let's see what Grok has to say. Why does that look like that? Interesting. Alright, Grok. Audio quality. Okay, so this is why I looked this up. This is the first thing that came to mind as I was listening to my stream, is that it sounds like there's a bit of a reverb. There's a little reverb in my audio, which I don't like, and I think I'd be able to solve this through like soundproof material. I could add that, you know, encapsulating my mic right here, and I think it would catch some of the sounds, and it would minimize the reverb, mitigate it. Okay, video quality. I would say my video quality is actually pretty good. I don't know. I'd love to figure out how to get 1080 pixels, but I'll settle for 720 as long as it's not 420 or whatever it is. Yeah, 720 is okay. Let's see. I want to see on YouTube. What am I? Yeah, 720 pixels. Okay, cool. And again, I'm not even sure how I would alter that. I guess at this point I would have to get a better, camera? This would be the only thing. Because I think I have my settings set to the correct ones. They're like to the highest quality in my, which I use OBS software. So I think I have the best setup there. Okay, internet connection, computer specs, whatever. I'm not playing video games really. Engagement tools, Stream Deck for easier control over your stream. Okay, and this I use Restream. I think is what is considered to be a Stream Deck, not a Restream. I use that so that I can also stream to multiple platforms at once, which right now I'm streaming to X and YouTube. I'd love to expand. I really would love to, like, I don't know, I think that, here, we'll ask Grok another question. Because it's like, what's the optimal way to build in this industry? And so, like, you know, I go to Twitch and I can stream on Twitch, but I don't have a Twitch account, and it's not going to keep my streams. You know, it's not going to keep my stream history. So, I don't know, it wasn't appealing to me. So YouTube's easy, but I want to know where I'm going to get reach, where I'm going to reach people to grow my audience. And I think the most important thing I can do for that in particular is to just take the best snippets of my streams and then turn them into TikTok videos. I think this is like, that'll be a good game plan. So I have that in mind, but I have to do interesting things in order to have TikTok videos, and especially with the short, what do they call it? The, you know, the like the clips, you know, the short-term content, the clips. It's not long form, short form content. Form was the word I was looking for. But okay, background and aesthetics, which I definitely can improve upon. I mean, look behind me, as you can see here, it's plain as shit. So, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there too. I'm not too. I don't think that actually plays that big of a role. Rather, like, you know, with my character, my attitude, and things like this, and my energy. This is what's gonna determine factors that would be determined by background and aesthetic. You know what I mean? It's like I can substitute one for the other, but eventually I will get something better. Custom overlays and alerts. I would love to make a custom overlay, but as you can see, I have this one on now with the blue and things like that. And it's good. I like it. How did I get that? I got that from Stream Elements. Stream Elements. That's where I got my overlay and my HUD, so. What an interesting post. Well, I'm not too interested in all that, so. Alright. I'll pull out my blender now. Maybe we'll play video games later, I don't know. Who knows? But for right now, I must work. For right now, I must work. Okay. So, I've been interested. Here, I got my blender over here. I'm gonna get rid of that. I've been interested in hydroponics, and so I've recently got some seeds. Specifically, I got sage seeds. I got them and I put them in some paper towels and I dampened the paper towel, which isn't like ideal process, but this is just a common practice. I dampened the paper towel and then, it said about 10 to 12 days to germinate, for the germination process to come to completion. And so at that point, after 10 or 12 days, I'll begin to see budding from the seed, buds from the seed. And then at that point, I'll transfer it into my hydroponic system. But there's quite a bit I need to do still. Okay, so this is the point we've come to, and I've recorded all of this, although I didn't stream it. I recorded the creation of this, and I'm going to post that on Rumble and on YouTube. So it'll be there to see how I've designed this. And in my video, it's like, I want to bring I want to bring value, so I want to like educate people. I guess entertain people also. I guess that's valuable, even though I don't consider it as valuable as education, but it still is, I suppose. It's definitely profitable. Man, people like to be entertained, don't they? But in my video, if you were to go and watch it, you'd be able to see like the way that I work Blender. If you're interested in doing 3D design and things like this, you'll be able to see the shortcuts that I take, and how to apply mods and things like this, and how to alter the topology and the geometry of your designs and stuff like this. By no means am I like a professional or anything, but I've learned a lot with Blender. Okay, so we're at this point where I've made these baskets now, right? So like let's just I guess, what do you say, fantasize? Like, let's dream for a moment. Okay, so my seed began budding. And I made this bucket here, or this pot. Let's call it a pot. I made this pot here so that I could drop the bud from the seedling down this hole right here, right, and have the hole small enough to still contain the seed, because the seeds are tiny. So I actually don't know if that's gonna work. Perhaps I'll have to put some netting down or something, because the one thing that I have yet to do is figure out dimensions and having them transfer properly. So when I build something or design something in Blender and I transfer it into my slicer software for my 3D printer, it never renders as like the correct size. It never renders in the correct dimensions in which I began to design it in Blender. It's always way smaller. And so for whatever reason, the file just doesn't keep its size, it doesn't keep its quality. For whatever reason, it's diminished. And so when it gets into my slicing software, which like writes all the G code for the 3D printer based off of the design and things like this, it just comes out smaller, and it's quite a headache. It causes problems, because if I need something to a level of accuracy, I need my 3D print to be to a degree of accuracy within inches is small, or let's say centimeters is small, but we're talking millimeters. I need things to an accuracy of millimeters. Considering the other designs, this design, it's not so important, but like if I were to design like drones and things like this, which I really have a desire to do, then that shit's gonna matter. That shit's most definitely gonna matter. All right. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, it's Friday, right? I hope you worked. I hope you're not stressing, but I guess stress may be good too. It's all about perception, right? But I hope you worked a hard week. You worked good, and then now it being Friday. And if you do have Saturday and Sunday off, then you take that time, you reflect on all your hard work, and you feel a sense of accomplishment. And they say pride is the devil, but feel prideful in your work. Nah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between what pride whether pride is good or bad. But anyways, I think for right now, at this point in life, it's like you have to have pride. You got to be prideful in your work and passionate about it. So, you know, reflect on your week and have some pride for all the hard work that you've put forth. All right, so that's a bit about my basket here, and yeah, this little the little liner on the outside you see here. I got it to deform in a way that it's gonna sit lower inside of my tube here. So I actually didn't. Excuse me. I actually did not mean to do that when I was making this. It was just equally around, you know, concentric. It was concentric with this funnel, and it was just equal level all around it, equal depth all around it. And then I accidentally added a modifier to it, and it gave it this warp right here, and it was like perfect. I actually didn't mean to do it, but it worked out very well, and so I ran with it. Okay, so that's where we're at, is with this tube. We're gonna have stagnant water in there with our mineral mix, right? Because it's hydroponics, which hydroponics is farming with the lack of soil. And we substitute the nutrients. Okay, so like we substitute the nutrients in the soil. We substitute with minerals, liquid minerals, which we're gonna add to our water. Okay, so we're gonna have stagnant water sitting inside of here, but that's not really a good thing. You know, we want to get things. We want to give it some flow. We want to get things moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an air compressor, which is one method of doing this. Otherwise, you could have running water with a water pump. But I was thinking, you know, what was my thoughts regarding this? I don't know, for whatever reason. That's right. It's like a water pump is more of a large scale thing when I was thinking about it. It's like, it's unnecessary when we're working with only 2 pots here at such a small scale. So instead, I'm going to use a bubbler to keep the water flowing and to keep some currents in there. Otherwise, things are going to get stagnant. I mean, get stale, and I don't know that that's going to be good for the plant. We can definitely get more reactions going and definitely keep the plant healthier with the bubbler addition. So that's what we're going to do. And now the air pump that I have, I'm just going to use what I have. I'm not trying to spend any money here. I got my PLA, I got my PLA filament on my 3D printer. I got a whole spool of it, so like I don't got to buy nothing if I'm capable of printing all of this. But I got an Ender 3 3D printer. It's one of the cheapest printers out there. It's worked good for me for the little shit that I have printed. Like I got some gears over there. I printed this. This is another project I was working on. I've kind of separated from it, but I mean, I'm not done with it. You know, I don't think I'm not gonna give it up for good. But yeah, I printed this here. You can see that, and I got like that little, I got a little railing here, and then a small guide here. And that's just for a particular thing, you know, so it swivel like that. But that was for a particular design. That's something else. I don't want to talk about that too much. Wait, back to this though. So my air pump produces quite a bit of pressure, and so the bubbles in here are gonna be like too rapid. It's gonna be too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to increase the area. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put a 90-degree elbow on this. Actually, we can make all of this outside of this guy. We don't need him sitting right there right now. I don't know, I didn't mean to make 2. Okay, actually we can just use him. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a 90 on it, and I'm gonna put a bunch of holes in it so that we can spread the flow a little bit. Okay, here we are. We're gonna rotate him 90 degrees. So check me out. This is how I'm gonna do this. I don't know which axis it is. That's a good one. Go like this. Go like this. How am I gonna make an elbow though? I don't know how to do that. Make an elbow. Maybe I do. Here, I'm gonna duplicate this. We're gonna have to shorten him up. Now I'm gonna try to add a modifier to give me a bend in it. Let's see, add modifier. Now, right now I have absolutely no idea how to do this. So this is just gonna be, it's gonna be a bit of a game right now. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what I want, no? Not like that though. And Y, Z. Nah, I don't think it's gonna give us what we want. What the fuck is that? Oh wait, I think I got it hidden right now. Sorry, guys. All right, here we are. I mean, you know, it's close. It's like kind of what we want, but not really. It's almost there. It's just not curving in the way that I want it to. Twist. That's cool. You can make some cool stuff with that. No, it's not moving quite how I want it to yet. I don't know if it's going to. Let's just see. Like we got these curves, metaball, plane, ellipsoid, cube, surface, NURB surface. What's a NURB? What's that look like? Yeah, it's just a surface. Convert to. I mean, you could do it like that through this surface and make a couple more surfaces and then make it a complete solid object, but that's some straight bullshit, bro. You don't want to do that. We ain't gonna do things like that. I'm not gonna operate that way. I'm gonna work smarter, not harder. So, I guess even though you may perceive it as harder to go through all the modifications until I find the right one, but I swear to you, bro, it's less of a headache. It is less of a headache. Yeah, simple deforming to simple, bitch. Okay. Curve. Come on. Wait. Okay, so let me add NURBS curve. Let me add NURBS curve. What's that look like? Is it like a parabola? Why is it such a shitty curve? So what happens if I add this modifier? Wait, well. NURBS curve? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Maybe I have to get them closer. I mean, the whole object is curving. That's what's happening right now. It's taking its path. Okay, so that's what that modifier does. It's taking the path of the curve. Of NURBS curve. NURBS curve. But I don't want that. No, I don't want none of that shit. Come on, it can't be that difficult. Wait, I thought of something else. What if I were to just go into edit mode? This is how, like, so there's object mode is when you're going to work with like the macro objects, and then you're just going to go to edit mode to work with particular objects and their faces, vertices, and edges. So remember that. That's very important if you're looking to work with Blender, do any 3D design or 3D animation or 2D animation. Blender's very good for that. Blender's not even a CAD. It's not even like for the purpose I'm really using it for, but it works well. So what if I just go like, nope, moves it like that. I thought I was slick with that one, bro. Thought I was gonna do something. Nah. Okay. Also read on the Blender website that to generate something is to mess with the topology of the object, which the topology is like where it's at in space. And then deform is just messing with its geometry. Any of these modifiers are messing directly with the object's geometry and not its position in space. So, I don't know, maybe true. What objects do I have? Cylinder. Wait. Well, I don't know, because a lot of these, it seems like with the modifier, you have to have something in proximity, whatever you're trying to do with it. I don't know, let's just put a circle here. Go like that. This is pretty much exactly what I want. Circle. Okay, that's not doing nothing. Nothing's happening. Ooh. Are any of you Blender fanatics? Come on now. Come on now, I need some assistance. I don't know. I don't know how to make an elbow. I don't know how to make an elbow out of a straight cylinder. Holy shit. Alright, fine. Fuck. Okay, okay. I mean, so far I'd say my design's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Actually, I was really happy with the way these turned out. They could have been better, of course. Everything could always be better, but I like it. Okay, so this. You guys can't really see this. That wasn't working. All right, let's bring him over here. So I'm just trying to get an elbow out of the cylinder right now. An elbow out of the cylinder. Shit. Okay. Deform curve. That really seems like it would be it. Hook? No. I don't know, the whole curve thing, man. But it's not really it, though, is it? Laplacian. I don't even know what that shit is. Surface deform warp. Object from, object to. From what? From him. I can't choose the object. Oh, see, like, I don't get it. Nothing's happening right now. I mean, shit, surely something should happen, huh? But it's not altered in any way. In any way. Alright. Come on now. Alright, give me another curve. Let's try this again. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just do a circle. Let's see. I'm gonna directly level with it. I think this is gonna be necessary. Would be, I don't know. Okay. All right, let's see. Deformed curve. I like it. Object. Okay. Bro, that's how this works? That's really how this works? I mean, geez, if I got a 45 here, 45 here. Like, it's gonna work, but for real? I can't just make an elbow? I can't get like a 90-degree elbow right now? That's really how it deforms around the circle. That's crazy. That's stupid as fuck. Okay. Simple deal. Wait a second. No, that's some different shit. Now we're getting crazy here. Now we're getting real crazy here. I don't think it's gonna happen. It doesn't. Not at all is it doing what I want it to do. It's not gonna happen. It's not curving around it like I want it to. Look at that. Simple deform, bro. It gotta be it. That has to be it. What in the what? For real? I can't get this bitch to bend. I can't get it to bend at the center. Why? Like, why won't it bend at the origins? Why is it bending there? That's just fucking whoa. Okay, okay. I don't know. I'm missing something, no? What am I missing? It's just like, damn, for real. I want the center to stay. Limits. Zero limits. Zero limits. What? Vertex group? I don't know what that means. Shit. Shit. Vertex group? Nah. What's the taper do? Oh yeah, I guess real weird. What's the stretch do? Oh, it's just gone. What the? Weird. Nope. That's not it either. Nope. Okay. Alright, fine, fine. So what then? Alright, fine. Let me just chill on the elbow for now. Let me just relax on that. Nah, yeah, we'll do this way. Okay. So this I'm gonna want approximately the same length as this. He's gonna sit right inside of here. Like the just like that, sitting right inside of there, and then we're gonna cap the edges of the large tube off. That's gonna be capped off, obviously. It's gonna be watertight. I'll use some sort of sealant if I have to, and if water seeps through my 3D print, I'll line the inside of it with like, I don't know, like polyethylene or like just epoxy resin, some shit, you know, anything that's food safe, but yeah, water resistant or whatever, you know, keep water in, watertight. So that's what we do. Okay, this here we're gonna have to make. So now, like, let's think about the diameter of this. Is this gonna be good? This is gonna be sitting right inside of here. I mean, shit, you know, we could make it bigger too. Make the diameter of a bit bigger. I don't really want to. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger though. I'm thinking about the way that all this is gonna work. A little bit bigger. That's a large bubbler. You know, I guess whatever. I just get a less intense air pump, because right now the intensity of my air pump is ridiculous. This is my air pump right here, and it goes pretty hard. It goes pretty hard. So I think this will be good enough. Yeah. Okay. Again, shorten it. Gotta keep it inside of this tube. Now I'm just kind of doing everything empirically. I'm not even, you know, I haven't done no calculations or nothing like this. That looks good. All right, let's get this outside of here. Okay, and then we're gonna start to, all right, first let's turn it into a pipe. So we're gonna duplicate the object. We're just gonna decrease its size all around, and we're gonna increase its length because we're gonna delete every part. We're gonna delete every part. Oh my goodness, I just can't see it. There. All right, we're gonna delete every part of this cylinder that this cylinder is touching. So we want it on the exterior too, a little bit. We want it a little bit on the outside. I'd say that wall thickness is good. There's nothing more that needs to be done there. We need to cap off this end too though. So actually, I'm gonna move this back because I don't want this end to be open. Only the one end for the inlet. Yeah, I'd say that's good. That's decent. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna add this Boolean modifier. So we're gonna come into here. It's a little wrench, modifiers, add modifier. We're gonna do a generate Boolean, and we're gonna do the difference. And all you have to do is click this little eyedropper, data block, whatever. Okay, and we're gonna click that cylinder that's inside of the other cylinder. Here, let me get at a better angle for you, like that. I'll show you how this deletes. There. Okay, so difference object, we're gonna click him, and then let's apply it. And now once we remove him, boom, we got a hole there. We got a hole. All right, and it's still capped off on the other end. Perfect, because we don't want it to come out there. Okay, so now we're just gonna modify him to give me the holes on top. And obviously it's gonna be much smaller. Oh, that's decent size. Like I said, I'm doing everything empirically. I'm just winging it right now. Although it's a good design. I mean, come on now, give me some credit here. Don't get me wrong. And that's a good depth. That's a good depth. So now what I'm gonna do to make this easy is I'm gonna go back to modifiers, still on this small cylinder. I'm gonna add modifier, generate array. Okay, and this array. Wait, first what we can do is because it's going to add an array of the same object, like duplicate it, to either the left or right, depending on the sign of your value, which mine's positive, and it looks like it's going, wait, which way is it going? It's going to the left, like that. So let's move it all the way to the right, which, I don't know, that's a good point. And then, I don't know, I like even numbers. Actually, 7 is a divine number. So let's just go with 7. All right, and then now to distance. Actually, might need more than 7. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to distance the holes as thick as they are themselves. So I'd say that's pretty decent. And let's just keep adding until we're like at a good position, at a good stopping point. Now I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. Add modifier, generate Boolean, and we're going to do the difference. Now we just subtract this array. Wait, did I finish the array though? I don't think I clicked apply. Yeah, apply. I don't know if that was necessary. Okay, and then difference array, apply. I think it is because if I were to do it before and apply the Boolean, it would only delete the one selected cylinder. Even though there's the array, I didn't apply the modifier yet, so application is necessary. And now we got a flute. Now we got a flute. All right, there, and that's our bubbler. So there's that. And now I would need, the air is going to directly connect to the top, which is going to be coming out. We can get rid of that. Whoops, I mean that. Gone. I'm going to run into there, and then it's going to bubble out of there. And it's going to create currents in the water. It's going to get rid of that stagnant water. We don't want stale water. I'm sure our plant isn't going to want stale water either. You know, we're going to get it bubbling, and it's going to be like, jacuzzi. Jacuzzi for a plant. Hydroponics jacuzzi. That's what we have here in front of us today. Isn't that beautiful? I actually really enjoy 3D designing. Ah, it feels good. Okay. So now, I guess there's not really much point in an elbow. I mean, I guess I could just go from one tube to the other. You know, if we're going to make this all 1, 2, nah, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I was thinking that I would make the caps separate. Like I'm gonna print this piece, I'm gonna print this, all separate. Print this here though is going to be. I guess this is all going to be a part of this one piece. But the caps are going to be separate. You know, my end caps, as if it were just some PVC pipe. You know, I need my end caps. So yeah, he's gonna sit inside there. I don't know. I want the elbow to minimize any restriction and flow. You know, when water faces an elbow, the elbow is going to present some resistance in the flow because of its angle it's taking. Right, it's constant. It's constant curve. You know, constant curve based on whatever the radius of that curve would be and things like this on 90-degree elbows. You know, like at work we have manufactured 90 degrees for gutter jobs, right? And then we cut the downspouts, and then sometimes we have to go from the gutter, you got an elbow, a 90-degree elbow, to a sweep to another 90-degree elbow to take you down to the ground. And so when you're making your sweep, from one elbow, 90-degree elbow, to the other 90-degree elbow, you have to account for the you have to account for like the, what would you call it, the transverse dimension of the elbow. You're not thinking about the curve or the radius or any of those like angular properties, but you're thinking about the transverse properties, about like how far am I going to end up this way. Like over here, the elbow swings around, right? It's a 90 degrees, it swings around. How far this way am I gonna end up? So talking about like my X, you know, you have your Y, you have your X, and then your hypotenuse, things like this. So we're just looking at the X. And it's 5 inches for each gutter elbow, 5 inches. So when you're making that sweep, you're subtracting 10 inches because you know that you're gonna have 5 inches accounted here for one elbow, 5 inches accounted here for the other elbow. So I don't know. Yeah, so now you know more. Now you know more. That was the point of that. Okay. Now, I want the curve of the elbow, but I just can't seem to get this curve up here. Otherwise, shit. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have duplicated him first, because now I got different size of pipes here. It's okay, though. I can just, I guess fuck it. We'll just figure it out, right? Kind of center him up and then just increase the size of him until we're touching. Until we touch. Whatever. Should I just fucking make it easy? Maybe I'll just make it easy and just go straight pipe to the other. I'm wondering... Wait. No. Yeah. I wonder how that would work. I don't know, let's just try to edit this object instead of doing all of that. Yeah, let's just edit him. Well, see, like, why do I even got two faces here? Can I dissolve? No, I can't. That shit don't make any sense. Okay. Hey, what's up, chat? What's good? I hope you guys are having a good day, good Friday. I'm just checking in right now. It looks like we got... Well, how many people are watching? 8 people watching, bro. I was just looking at this comment, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong, but it was just in regards to like this free energy thing. I guess I could show you guys. We'll hop over. Where's it at? I closed out of my X. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. I guess what? Wait, here, let me do this. I don't have nothing to hide, but I don't even know what's gonna be shown, so rather be safe than sorry. Okay, this is it. All right, so free energy is all about understanding the nature of our universe. You don't need schematics or instructions. You just need to understand where energy comes from. And for whatever reason, I was just feeling, I don't know, I was bored. I was bored, right? So let's just comment. Why not? No, you need to be able to mathematically describe it if one is to harness it. Talking about its existence isn't performing science. The steam engine was invented before thermodynamics was formulated, my G. What in the hell are you talking about? We can see steam. Can you see ZPE? Okay. How do we reply? How do we reply? What in the hell are you talking about? We can see steam. Can you see ZPE? Yes, I can see ZPE. Yes, I can see ZPE. What is ZPE an acronym for? I know it's 0 point energy here, but what else could it be? Zebras? Yes, I can see ZPE. Fuck. I don't know what to say. Man, this guy really got me. He really done got me. Okay. Alright, fine then. Fine then. Alright, fine then. Yes, of course I can see ZPE. Yes, of course I can see ZPE. Yes, of course I can see ZPE. 0 point energy. Alright, fine, okay. Maybe, I don't know. The gimmick isn't working. I don't know what to say. The gimmick isn't working. Not that. Wait, you can see steam. Can you see ZPE? Okay, so let's say like. If a. Okay. If I walk on carpet and get shocked when touching. If I walk on carpet and get shocked, is this a good example though? Maybe so, because it's like a scenario like this could lead to the inventing of a Van de Graaff generator. You know, a Van de Graaff generator works off the properties of electrostatic electricity. Or static electricity. So, if I walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the doorknob, touching the metal doorknob, doorknob, you cannot have typo. You can't have typos when you're trying to wreck somebody, bro. It just isn't gonna work. If I walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, do you think if you walk, okay, let me say this. Let me say you. Let's put him in the picture. Let's make it all about him. I'm not even here. If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, do you think you will, I mean, but you can see the shock. You can see the electricity. It's almost like I need to make an analogy to like, electromagnetic induction, because you can't see that. You can't see that, but you can see electric discharge. But you don't know of the electric fields, though. You don't know of the electric fields. If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, you most often, I know, but it's like, I know there's arguments to this though. I mean, can I make an argument if the opposing ones are so prevalent in my head? If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, You most often do not see the forces. You most often do not see the energy causing the sensation. Though you know something has reacted. And this scenario could possibly lead to the Van de Graaff generator. If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, you most often do not see the energy causing the sensation. Though you know something has reacted, and this scenario could possibly lead to the invention of a Van de Graaff generator. A scenario based purely on empirical data rather than theoretical. Empirical data, did I spell that wrong? Graph. Generator. A scenario based purely on empirical data rather than theoretical. ZPE would be the most advanced. I don't know. Okay. This is where I'm going to end the argument. I mean, geez, it's not even a big deal, and it's not even like I'm trying to prove something. I was just simply having an engagement with this random person. If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, you most often do not see the energy causing the sensation. Though you know something has reacted, and this scenario could possibly lead to the invention of a Van de Graaff generator, a scenario based purely on empirical data rather than theoretical. Experiments, wacky and all, are just as important, are arguably more important than theories, than theorizing. I don't know, or so I believe. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough physically, empirically. It's like, you know, I do a lot of studying and things like this, but when you build something, man, it's so much better. And granted, mostly when I build something, it's like based off of my fundamental knowledge. So it's not like I'm really actually going into the theoretics of it. Obviously, the theoretical of it. You know, although I have and I do sometimes, it's like when I built my electrolysis reactor, I attempted to do some calculations regarding the amount of graphite I have, and then the resistance of the water, the resistivity of the salt water based on the concentration of sodium chloride, and then how many amps I would have running through, because the amps are determined by the resistivity and the voltage applied, which I was applying a 12-volt battery. 2 batteries in series give me 24 volts. It's like, you know, you can do the theoretical thing, but then at one point I was like, fuck it. This is too much, and what's the point? Let me just put the shit together, let me put some electricity to it, and let me see if I can get any bubbles to bubble out the water. The bubbles did bubble out the water, and then I was like, okay, let me see if it's hydrogen. I put a lighter to it, and the bubble popped. It blew up. It combusted. Therefore, I have an explosive gas, and based on what I was doing, it's most likely hydrogen. It's definitely hydrogen. That was empirical. I didn't theorize any of that. No typos. If you walk on carpet and get shocked when touching the metal doorknob, you most often do not see the energy causing the sensation, though you know something has reacted, and this scenario could possibly lead to the invention of a Van de Graaff generator, a scenario based purely on empirical data rather than theoretical. Experiments, wacky and all, are arguably more important than theorizing. You also can't see the flow of electrons in a battery. Your argument is invalid. Should I say I love you? Nah, fuck that. Fuck this guy. I don't even know who he is. You also can't see the flow of electrons in a battery. Your argument is invalid. You also can't But then that's arguable whether electrons actually flow in a battery or not, right? Like what's actually physically happening. I'm gonna just put this in parentheses, or not parentheses, I mean quotations. In a battery, someone. Oh yeah, but I guess you can see. Yeah, but you would be able to see the reaction between two metals when you put them together. The oxidation reduction reaction. So that is true. Let's see if he's smart enough, though. Let's see if he's smart enough. If you were smart enough, then you'd come back with such a good argument, but we'll see. What in the hell are you talking about? Oh, Pablo. Oh, Pablo. All right, whatever. Let's get back to it. All right, I want to make the elbow. I don't know. We can go an easy route. We can go a much easier route. Oh, yeah, the other thing I was going to do, though, I was going to see if I can just extend this here, though. So we have this extrude function. Go up top, extrude. I don't know. We can always modify it later. Just go like that. Actually, let me go like this. Because maybe I can start. Wait, so what happens if I go like this then? Okay. I mean, fuck it. That's good enough for me, man. I kind of want to do it in increments, though. So this is going to be our shitty-ass elbow. Okay, so we're just going to extrude in increments and then pull it up like that. I guess so. Oh, man. Everything's in my way right now. Okay, like that. Just move up. Like that. Extend it again. Like that. Wait, isn't it gonna look weird though? No, it'll look okay. Damn, for real? That's really what I'm doing? Now I need to turn it. Now I need to turn it though. Wait, I think I can do it. I grabbed the wrong one. There. Oh shit, okay. Wait, that's good, that's good. Fuck, am I getting too long right now? I mean, that's not good. That's okay, I can fix that though. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, I want to extend it one more time. Then what? Yeah, turn it again, huh? Oh my gosh. I don't like that. Whatever. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can do something about all that. Let's extend it one more time. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. That's it. Yep. All right, cool. All right, cool. I just want good flow. So that looks good. Perhaps I can, no, I don't know. How would I do that? How would I smooth this area? That's kind of what I want to do. Smooth it. Bro, that's not gonna come out good in a print. That's gonna look like dog shit. I gotta do something to smooth this area. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Shit. Okay, I got all the way back. Good. If you get too far, you're not gonna be able to do Command Z and go back. You get too far, you're not gonna be able to do the undo function. That shit really sucks. Man, I never get no viewers on YouTube. Whatever, I gotta post, that's why. Man, you know, it's like, I don't know, there's just a lot of... You know, there's a lot of crazy ass videos on YouTube, and I'm sure on Rumble too, but YouTube is just so prevalent of like some smart motherfuckers, bro. It's just crazy the things that, I mean, everybody's doing every day. They're all just, I mean, I don't know. I try to do my most, you know. I try to stay up, bro. Everybody's always doing their thing, so it can be hard. You know, you can't ever, gotta keep working, man. Keep working always, bro. Let's see what happens if I go like this. It's too long though, huh? I guess that kind of works. It's so bad though, isn't it? Not move, rotate. Oh, oh, there it is. 90. Yeah, okay, I like that. I guess that's not horrible. That's not horrible. It won't restrict flow too bad. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, wait. Highlight again, and then let's extend this one more time. And just, all the way out of the thing. All the way out of it. Yeah, so that works. That's good. Okay, let's see how this fits inside of this thing now. That elbow, bro. That elbow is dog shit. Oh no, what's happened? Why am I frozen on there? Wait, I gotta see something. I gotta make sure everything's running. Okay, yes it is. It is. Alright, let's see how this fits inside of here. It's too big, right? I mean, I could come out of, you know, well, no, I don't think I want to do that, though. Yeah, see, so now it's too big now. Okay, fine. We'll just shrink it a bit. What am I doing? Am I rotating it? Motherfucker. Shrink it a bit. Shrink it a bit. Okay. How's he fit now? That's okay. We'll move him back if I have to. Yeah, I think that's good enough. That way, this way. I don't want to be like on, I don't know. Cause how would that, you know, how, I'm trying to think how this would go. Printing it. I'm wondering if, but if I print it into separate pieces, you know, I don't think I'd be able to get it in there. I don't think I'd be able to get it in there. I could try to print it as one piece. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I could add some supports to it and shit too. That's pretty much it. That's where it needs to go. Like that. See, these are the things though. So like, what if I were to So the one thing, another thing I haven't figured out how to do is like properly bridge two objects. Um, so like I want to bridge him to him just at the closest face. I guess I just want like just I don't know, you know, some sort of support, but I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Whoa, what just happened? Now he looks like a pipe. Sphere, cylinder. See, I don't even know what's happening right now. Look at that. What? I don't want that. It's doing it in all directions right now. Nah, that's not what I wanted. How interesting though. Generate, build. See, why does it just disappear upon doing that? That shit don't make any sense. Generate, decimate, edge split, mask, mirror, remesh, skin, solidify, subdivision, triangulate. Man, there's so many of these modifications I still don't even know how to work. But alright. Fuck. Designing it's one thing, getting a good 3D print based on your design is a whole nother animal. It would be much easier to just print it. No. Alright, I'll try to add it into the object. I'll try. Alright, so for this, we want a hole here. As of right now, there's no hole here where this is going to enter. So generate Boolean, difference. We're on the big cylinder. We're going to choose him. Apply. And now we got a hole all the way down, all the way through. I don't really want to move him, but I just want to make sure. And it's like that. Okay. Edit mode. Shit. Edit mode. Okay. Now I got to get rid of this whole object. You know what? Fuck that. See, that's the whole working hard, like working harder, not smarter. I need to work smarter, not harder. So, I guess this is what we're gonna do. Okay. I don't know. It seems fucking retarded, but this. Okay, get out of here. Oh, stupid ass shit. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna just use him. I'm gonna use him. We'll size him up properly. He looks pretty good size though, huh? No. Actually, you don't even gotta be the same size. Actually, let's make him smaller. I only want him this diameter, the size of the inside of this one. That's all I want. Man, I wish there was like, I don't know, you guys aren't talking to me, right? Surely not. I don't know, I'd like to interact with y'all. Come on, man. This guy's reply. I'll show you guys in a moment. This guy's reply is whack. He doesn't know shit. You can just tell, I mean, he just doesn't know anything about physics. Whatever. But no, I mean, I don't know. If you guys are, I doubt it. If you guys are interacting at all, then I'm not able to see your chats. I don't know where to see the chats. But whatever, you guys don't give a shit anyways. You don't care. I just want to interact with you. You pussies. Alright. Whatever, so we're gonna go like this. It's almost there. It's almost there. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I think that's it. Get it in position. Whoops, too much. Ooh, that's looking beautiful. I'd say this pipe and that pipe are concentric. That's beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna click him. Different. We're gonna change this to, you can see him there. Cylinder. Apply. Okay. Let me get rid of. I'm just gonna move in. And then him. Oh, see the problem here now. Actually, the problem here. Wait. Okay. Well, I did that now. So let me do the same thing here. Let me go like this. Difference, and now we're gonna get rid of him too. Because I don't want any conflict there. And there's still that little fucking bit right there, bro. Oh my goodness. Alright, I guess. No, yeah. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm just gonna have to work harder. No, not what I want to. Not what I want to. Do I have a separate option? Because they ain't even touching. That'd be another thing is surely you can separate two objects which are not touching, right? Maybe not though. Maybe it's not that easy. Fuck. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sit here and click away at this shit. So let me do something here. Let's see how far back I can get. Right here, that's the difference. Alright, let's just make him bigger. Alright, let's just make him as big as the whole thing then. That's all. So go back to the top and make him as big as the whole cylinder. I kind of even want it, no, I don't want it too big. I mean, I was thinking actually it's not necessary to have this, fully closed off as it is. It's not necessary. Like, that doesn't have to be watertight up here. I'm not going to have water coming out of there. But let's get it as accurate as I possibly can. Actually, what I can do is I can go like this then. I don't want to move him, so let's make him smaller. I'm just going to go to, wait, object mode. We're still in object mode. All right, so let me click on him, and this should give us our radius, right? Yeah, scale. So 0.339, or diameter, whatever it is, 0.339. 0.339. All right, now that's just, I mean, it's just perfect. You know, it don't get more perfect than that. It should be ideal. Okay, and where's he at? He's in good position, so let's go back to him. Okay, we're gonna highlight the large cylinder. We're gonna again add that Boolean modifier. Add modifier Boolean. I don't know what I have chosen, so let's just re-choose. Yeah, there we go. I can see him there. Choose him. Cylinder. Apply. Oh fuck, I probably didn't even know he's cylinder 3. That's good. And that's still scaling, so let's go to that, move in. And I'm betting that's good. I'm betting that's good. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. So that goes there, that's gonna go like that. And now I kinda wanna give this some structure. I wanna give this support down here. So are we at the point where I mean, that looks good, right? That looks decent. And so now I can join these two objects. I'm so hesitant to do that. Almost, almost like really don't want to do it. I kind of just want to keep that as it is. And maybe do like a separate print. Maybe print that separately. I don't think right now I'm not going to. I'm not going to join it. I'm going to print that separately. So we got a hole for him though. I'm going to move him now. Okay. And that's our tube. That's our bubbler. That's our bubbler right there. Got a hole for the bubbler. What else do I need? That. And you know, I don't know. I think I've made enough. You know, I think I've done enough, and now it's time to start printing this. Anything more that I need to do, I can do these modifications later without 3D prints. Like I don't know, if I have to, I have some pipe. I have some pipe that I can use, so I do have some stuff offhand. And if I have to buy anything, it might be minute at this point. I'm kind of curious as to how these prints are going to go, though. I think it's going to be quite a bitch, to be real with you. Oh, yeah, and the caps. Okay, so let's make the caps then. I'm going to get rid of him. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to do this with some cylinders. All right, and then we'll just duplicate it. So get him into position. We're going to want to rotate him. Let's go to this. Whoops, let me come to him. Okay, rotate. Along the, what's x-axis? No, that's along the y-axis. Yeah, that's what we want. Just like that. Okay. I think I can. So he's 2.038. 2.038. 2.038. 2.038. Okay, so now that's perfect. Let's get it lined up. That's yeah, it's probably close enough. Okay, so we just need to make him a little bit bigger. Like that. That looks decent. A little bit bigger. We're gonna scale him back. Too thick. Like that. What I want to do, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna move him like that, and then we're gonna make him again 2.038. 2.038. 2.038. 2.038. All right, and that's okay. That's perfect. That's perfect, just like that. What's our wall thickness look like? Let's see. That's our wall thickness. Looks pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it. So now I'm going to add the modifier again, the Boolean modifier, your best friend. Best fucking friend right there. Apply. I'm gonna move him, make sure it did it. Look at the indent. All right, that's beautiful. And that's our cap. Just like that. That's our cap. I think my spacing is good there. Yeah, it should be all right. And then just duplicate. And take the one over here instead. And flip him around along the z-axis 180 degrees. Now you can't tell, but it did, right? Yeah, it did. It turned around. All right, yeah, and that's our caps. All right, let me move this back a little bit further. Cap, cap, no cap. And then let's take a look at what this entire thing looks like. Oh man, I moved him outside. Just to get a good visual. Oh, that's crazy how I got that nearly lined up perfectly. Maybe I did, jeez. Okay, we'll put him, or well, we'll leave him out so we can kind of look at the basket a little more. I use that to make all the netting in the basket. Is that closed? Yeah, it is. I don't know how my 3D printer is going to go about printing this basket either. It might be difficult. But, okay, so this is my simple hydroponic design. Simple hydroponic design. It's nothing much. You could accomplish the same thing with some tube from the store and things like this, but let me tell you, a 4-inch, okay, so 10 feet of 4-inch pipe Oh man, 10 feet of 4-inch pipe was. I'm trying to remember how much money it was. I'd have to look it up. But just the prices were, I mean, they're quite high, and I wasn't really interested in spending so much on a prototype. Once I do it and I'm like, okay, I really like it, this is what I'm rolling with, then I'll spend some money and stuff like this. But for now, bro, I got plenty of PLA filament, so let's use the printer, right? All right, well all right, there's our design. You can see the bubbler inside. He's too high. Let's put him lower. That's right there. That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my hydroponics design. I got a cap on each end, right, to contain the water. These are my baskets here, where my plants will be sitting. This pipe coming out from the top is where I will input my air compressor so that I can have bubbles rising from the bottom, so that I can not have stagnant water and I can get some flow happening, and I can help increase the reaction rate, or reactions that are occurring, get the nutrients and the nutrients from the mineral water to the plants in a much more efficient fashion. So that's my idea and that's my plan. Two things I need is an inlet for water and an outlet for water, right? For when I need to drain the system and then when I need to add more water to the system. But what I'm thinking at this point in time is that I'm just gonna drill them. Drill, baby, drill. I'm just gonna drill the holes and then I'm gonna add the inlets, which are inlet and outlet, which I'll buy from the store. That shit's fairly cheap. So yeah, that's literally like $1-2 per inlet outlet. That shit's real cheap. The couplings and stuff like this. So yeah, I mean, that's my design. I guess the next step would be to attempt to 3D print it. And that's what I'm not looking forward to. Perhaps if I had a better 3D printer, but my Ender 3 3D printer is just on the low. It's a low quality printer. And so it's a hassle to get a printout every time. But whatever, I mean, we will persist and we will endure the hardship. It's nothing to us. We've overcome obstacles plenty of times before. So this is what we'll do. Let's jump back to X and see what this man's had to say to me. I told you, he knows nothing of physics. Let's see. I keep losing my tab for X. Oh yeah, here, let me go to the right spot though. Talking about the existence of electricity is not performing science. We all know zero-point energy exists. However, without a mathematical description, this is not science, it's speculation. Do the damn work is my point. I have one thing to say to him. To do the work, one must... To do the work... Wait, how did it... I once wrote a line. I wrote a verse for a song, and the verse was like, Shit, bro. Alright, so what I'm gonna get at is I'm gonna do a little play on physics. Is that it seems that this man knows nothing of physics, because a great comeback to what I said was like, you actually can observe static electricity through discharge, right? You can see electric discharge in the form, I guess, photons, right? You can see corrosion on a battery, which is like that's another like forces that you can't see, but yet you can see the effect of the reaction, which is the corrosion. So yeah, I don't know, those would have been good comebacks. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna do a play. It said, do the damn work. Which work, like in physics, work, joules, is equivalent to the change in kinetic energy, or is equivalent to the change in potential energy. It's also equivalent to force over distance. So like that's like if you were to push a rock, or like push a block up a hill, however far you push that block up the hill, and however much force you had to apply to move the block, because the block itself is applying a force, right, based on its mass and the um, acceleration of gravity. It's applying a force, and so you have to apply a force, and then the force over the distance in which you push the block, that is the total work and the amount of energy that was spent, which has a unit of joules. You know, that's a very simple way of explaining it, but that's what it is. So I want to do a play on words. Let's play a little bit. Okay, so do the damn work is my point. A single point. A single point. A single point. And a single point in great force. A single point displaced, a single point displaced, a single point displaced by force, a single point displaced by force is the work which you desire. A joule I am. It's almost like a riddle. A single point displaced by force is the work which you desire. A joule I am. Yo, actually that just came to mind. That's fucking great. That's great. A single point displaced by force is the work which you desire. A joule I am. A joule am. I should have said a joule am I. Oh, I can't edit. Alright, whatever. There we are. Design, hydroponics, engineering, desktop stream. Bitch! I live in an apartment. I bet my neighbors kind of like, I don't know, they probably don't like me sometimes, but I'm a nice guy. I always say hi to them and stuff like this, so. Alright, well, there's our hydroponic system. The next step is to start 3D printing, but, I don't know. I guess I could take you through that process. I got my 3D printer right here. Excuse me. I'd have to set up the camera in a way that you'll be able to see it. And I don't know if I want you to see all that much more of my area. You know, okay, let me just be an open book for a moment. So, I don't know, there's been a lot going on, and I'm conflicted among, within my personal life and things like this. But oh man, it's just, to speak on religion, it's like, lust is a damn thing, man, lust. You know, there's much I have to get done, and there's much progress to be made. And a lot of times I find myself dreaming of like a family. You know, like, I guess, I don't know, I'm getting a bit personal here. But where are the good women at? Where are the good women at? Sometimes my thoughts get jumbled by the sin of lust. And I absolutely hate it, because then I lose focus and I lose track. I lose concentration, and this is going to dwindle my efforts. So, do not act lustful. Oppose it, if anything. Look the other direction and lower your gaze, brother. Because genuinely, and even without experiencing it, we know. It's like common knowledge that lust is deadly. It ruins people. If you goon, quit it, bro. Quit it. That's such a stupid ass word, but if you do, bro, quit it. You need to do better. It's true. I'm not saying, and I don't, but still I'm lustful at times. And I ask God to have mercy on me and to oppose the devil. Who is Satan, bro? Satan ain't nothing but a bitch. And if any Satanists have otherwise, then I'd like to have a personal conversation with them. Fuck, I hate the devil. I rebuke the devil. Alright, hey, but back to hydroponics. Okay, so that's that. I don't know, I'm trying to think here. Maybe I should, set up my shit so you can watch me do this. It's gonna be a hassle, bro. It's gonna be some he replied. Here, I'll show you one time. I don't get why my X is closing every time. I don't know. You just said, what are you talking about? E equals... What is he saying, like epsilon naught? Like the permittivity of vacuum? Free, or what do they call it? Free permittivity? Epsilon naught equals the square root of c, the square root of the speed of light. See, okay, because he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, which is like a fundamental law of physics. Like, this is very fundamental physics. Even though it's a riddle, I mean, come on, you should be able to understand. Unless English is a second language, then maybe it's harder to understand, but it sure does not seem that way. I don't know. Epsilon naught equals, this isn't true. Epsilon naught, which is also regarded as the magnetic constant. The magnetic constant, here, look at this. Magnetic constant relationship to speed of light. It's the magnetic constant and electric constant, I think, multiplied by each other equal the speed of light. Let's see if I'm right about this. Speed of light, both the electric as well as the magnetic constants mu naught and epsilon naught, which are the magnetic permeability and the electric permittivity of the vacuum respectively. I want to see the actual equation though. Here it is. Right? No, that's not it. Wait, but that's true? That's, wait. Oh, that's weird. Here it is. So 1 divided by the square root of epsilon naught times mu naught equals the speed of light. Which is, I mean, to be, who is it? Maxwell figured this out. I mean, that man is a genius. Maxwell is a genius, bro. There are many geniuses and there are many giants upon the shoulders of which we stand, right? But wow, I don't know. This is like, things like this are what inspire me. But you can only be inspired for so long before you realize that, man, I'm just studying a bunch of shit and I'm not actually doing anything. You know, that's the thing I hate. It's like I can study, but yet I still have to go to my job every day and I still have to break my back so I can survive, come home, and then study some more. Why am I incapable of just using the knowledge I have from studying to make money? Not that money is the ultimate goal, you know, purpose and fulfillment and, like, yeah, purpose mainly. Well, to find purpose and permeate purpose, you know, is a far greater goal. To change the world is a far greater goal than to just acquire money, but money is like inherently comes with those things. If you're doing big things, you're gonna make money. For whatever reason, it's just this, like, this property, this inherent property. It's a property of the universe, a law of the universe. You know, people who do great things, big, large things, they always make a lot of money. And I'm sure you guys have seen the recent videos from, here, maybe we can just see some. Recent videos from Tesla, bro. Oh my goodness, their products are just, oh, whoops. I thought that was their search bar. Their products are crazy, bro. Their recent, what would you call that? Whatever convention they had, the Tesla convention and things like this, bro. It's just, these are the things that inspire the new generation. Absolutely incredible. And man, how I wish I was there to experience it, because like this is a genuine experience of the future, you know. I don't know, I need to live a little more, baby. Come on now. I need to live a little bit. I didn't see this car much. I've seen the Robo Taxi. This thing, I've seen this. Oh wait, that's the Robo Van. Oh, and that's the robo taxi. Okay. Look at the aesthetics right now, bro. I didn't want to just come to their page. Is that what I did? Yeah, it is what I did. I just want to look up Tesla. Yeah, I want to see other people's perspectives. And look at how other, like, most of their promotion hasn't even come from themselves. Like, we were literally just on their page and you seen, like, copy and paste of the same videos. All their promotion comes from other people who are just in awe, who are in awe of their product and like how amazing it is. Granted, I mean, you can look at it and it looks like it operates very well, but granted, like nobody's actually had one yet and had the ability to review it. But I don't know. I mean, knowing what we know of Elon Musk and of Tesla, they definitely do not quit. They don't quit, and so he will continue to persist until his product is, I mean, the best in the fucking, I mean, the best ever, you know? Any problem that arises, you can guarantee that Elon Musk, as a problem solver, he's going to solve it. You can guarantee it, bro. And this is why I would believe it's a great investment, Tesla. Not because of like, well, granted, one thing is a product, like one thing is an effect of the other, but one reason to invest in Tesla is literally because of Elon Musk. It's like, how driven can a CEO be? He seems to be the most driven person in any industry. I mean, how crazy, like, not to glaze him, bro. I'm totally glazing right now, but it's just incredible and inspiring. It's inspiring, if anything. It's like, strive to be like that. Like, bro just works nonstop, right? I feel like I do the same. I feel like I work a lot, but haven't quite seen the same progress. At least not yet. You know, maybe it happened, but we'll continue to try. I'll continue to try to take over the world. This is just awesome, bro. I don't know, to see a robot like this is great. Great, but also, of course, our knowledge of what sci-fi has taught us and things like this, that it's also very scary. Undoubtedly very scary. I mean, think of the possibilities that could come from this. You know, a lot of people are making analogies to iRobot. And then even Elon Musk said "We Robot," like that was a slogan for whatever reason for the Robobus or Robotaxi. So, but think of the possibilities here. I mean, it could actually end up bad. And I mean, Elon Musk seems to be a good person, but I don't know. He seems to be a good person, but what happens when somebody with malintent, malicious intent decides to work as hard as Elon Musk, decides to acquire this level of technology. I mean, or maybe they have. Maybe they have already, you know. There's a lot of evil stuff going on in the world. I guess there always has been. It's very prevalent today though with the internet and things. You're seeing everything. Ah. But this is just very inspiring, you know. This thing is amazing too. But this one, Boston Dynamics might be the one to take us out. Tesla Bot seems to be a little more residential. Boston Dynamics is a bit more of an industrial robot, is it not? That might be the motherfucker to bust down your door and tell you to enter the camp. So that might be how it goes. All right, I've seen enough. Whoops. All right, well, I would say, where do I want to go here? I don't think I want to go to any of this, do I? No. I actually didn't even mean to bring this whole thing over here. There, that's what I want to do. Okay, and then one more thing I want to do. I don't know, the longest stream I've ever done. I guess I'm approaching 2 hours now, but it's probably like the longest stream I've done. I need to stream longer, right? Right? 2 hours or hour and a half. That's really not long enough. But shit. All right, you guys. Well, this was fun. I guess we came to a conclusion on our hydroponics. I already did most of it previously, but I did record it, so I'm going to be uploading that at some point. Yeah, I'd say we're coming close. As I said, I started the germination process, so I have to wait for my seedlings to begin to bud before even putting them in this. And I have to 3D print this. I have to print this and then still yet do some more things. But we're coming close. We're coming close, and I'll continue to record all that and post that. I want to make a thorough video on it. And I want to like do some some cinematic things. Like, I don't know, I'm not all that inclined in cinematography, but I feel like I'm a relatively like creative person, and so I have some ideas, but being able to actually implement them into video and make it look nice is something entirely different. But like I said, we'll overcome, we'll persist, we'll overcome the hardships, and we'll continue to endure. I appreciate everybody who was here, and I'm gonna be posting this on Rumble and on YouTube, and I guess it'll stay on X as an old stream. So yeah. All right, you guys. My name's Hayden Freed, and this was engineering design of a hydroponic system. So I appreciate y'all being here, and I'm gonna log off.